Hi, so what I decided to do for my digital storytelling is to focus on healthy food, healthy eating, and just ways to incorporate better foods into your life. I really got into healthy cooking when my daughter was born 2 years ago. This is Addie. She is now 2, and I really just wanted to be able to give her the best start in life possible. I wanted to incorporate all the tools that she's going to need to be a healthy, successful adult into her life, and I felt that giving her a healthy diet was one of the best ways I could do that for her. So what I wanted to do today was just to go through a couple of my favorite ways to incorporate better foods into your life and to sneak some more vegetables in because nobody eats enough vegetables. So my first thing that I want to go through are smoothies. We love smoothies. We eat smoothies every day, sometimes 2 times a day. Depends on the day. What I like to add into my smoothie is definitely some sort of vegetable. I usually do spinach, kale, arugula, things like that. I also like to add in some frozen berries. They give it more of a ice cream like consistency. Get them at Target, wherever, doesn't matter. I like berries because they are lower in sugar than a lot of other fruits and they are higher in fiber, so you do get a lot more for a lot less. They also have fewer calories than things like bananas, apples, whatnot. And the next thing I always put into our smoothies are chia seeds. You can get chia seeds anywhere. I get these at Costco. You can get them at Walmart, Target, Jewel, wherever you happen to shop. They're probably there somewhere. You could find them if you ask somebody. So the reason I like chia seeds is because they're a really great way to add more fiber and protein into our diet. They're extremely high in those nutrients. They also have a lot of omega-3 fatty acids, which we as Americans do not get enough of. And they also fill you up. When you eat them, they actually expand in your stomach, so you feel fuller for longer without eating as much. So you're really cutting down your calorie intake. So what I do with that is I just blend it all up. That's it. It's easy. Sometimes if we're really hungry, I will add in a little bit of Greek yogurt, get a little extra protein into our diets, but that's only occasionally. So the next thing I want to go through are egg muffins. These are my favorite. We have these weekly. I take a muffin tin, easy, you can get it at the dollar store, wherever you go. They have them. You probably have them in your kitchen already. And I take 1 egg per muffin cup. I scramble them up, and I throw in vegetables. I throw in spinach. I throw in kale. I throw in asparagus, broccoli, cucumber, zucchini, anything I have. You can put anything but the kitchen sink in there. I also sometimes will throw in a little bit of ham, some turkey bacon, things like that, if we're having like a Saturday morning breakfast. And you put them in there. I stick them in the oven for 25 minutes at 350. And when they come out, you have these little portable egg muffins. You can throw them in the fridge and eat them throughout the week. My husband brings them to work with him. When I'm running late to class, I grab one on my way out the door. My daughter eats them for breakfast, for snacks, whenever. Eggs are a great way to get some healthy cholesterol into your diet and just to get some more better food into you. Because if you're eating filling things like eggs, you don't feel so hungry for junk food. So that's one of my favorites. I usually make about 2 dozen. They last us about 2 weeks, and they're easy. They take you 10 minutes to put together and bake. So my next favorite thing are almonds. Everybody should be eating almonds all day, every day. 2 or more servings of almonds have been proven to help decrease your risk of heart disease, which is the leading killer of women in America. So I feel like I need to do everything in my power to keep myself healthy for as long as I can. Because I really do want to live a long life. I want to see my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren, and I want to be around to see my daughter grow up. So what I do with almonds is we eat them plain a lot. I also throw them in smoothies occasionally, and I also make my own almond butter. In your food processor, you can throw a cup of almonds in with maybe a tablespoon of some sort of oil. I really like to use coconut oil. It doesn't have any taste, so you're not really, like olive oil, you would taste the olives. Coconut oil, you don't taste it. But it definitely helps smooth out the butter. You throw it all in the food processor and pulse it out until it becomes buttery. And you'll have your own homemade butter. You won't have any added chemicals, any added sugar, salt, things like that. I do still buy peanut butter from the store sometimes if I don't feel like making almond butter or peanut butter at home. But I always make sure to get an organic variety that has no added ingredients. It's peanuts and maybe a tiny bit of oil. That's it. So we really do want to try and avoid as many chemicals as we can. My last trick that I like to use to incorporate better foods into our diet, baby food. Get baby food anywhere, just like everything else. It's all found at your local grocery store. I put baby food in everything. It goes into our spaghetti sauce. It goes into our smoothies occasionally. It will go into our pasta sauce, our pizza sauce, everything. And nobody knows it's there. I don't think my husband knows I even put it in there. I mean, it's got blueberries, pears, beets, bananas, squash, spinach, everything. You know, different kinds of things that you wouldn't eat normally. Throw them in there. You'll never taste them. You're getting an extra serving of fruits and vegetables. Easy. My last thing that I love is my crock pot. I use my crock pot probably 3 or 4 times a week. If you're running late, running out the door, you can throw some chicken in there, throw some salsa in, you come home, you have tacos. You don't have to stop and get a greasy, fat-filled, calorie-filled, chemical-filled fast food meal. You have it all ready for you waiting. All you have to do is throw it on some tortillas, throw some guacamole on top, and you're done. So I really do feel like the crock pot is great for people who are on the go, who are busy. I am in class full-time. My husband works full-time. We're not always here to cook dinner. This way it's cooking for us and we don't have to worry about eating fast food. So these are just some of my best tips for finding some healthy things to eat in a busy life. I mean, I think we all do need to focus on keeping ourselves as well as possible and living the longest life possible. Nobody wants to die early and nobody wants to live a disease-riddled life. So that's pretty much it. Thank you.